Welcome back. My name is Mulligan and this is Regalia of Men and Monarchs. This is a little game I saw on Steam and thought, you know what, why not try it out? Especially with the Steam sale that was going on. A lot of games getting bought, never being played, so, you know, checking them out. Probably a good idea and not a waste of money. Let's see. Difficulty offers a normal challenging, or we can go easy mode. Let's go normal. Who knows how long I will play or record.
Our story begins in the Rashtil Expanse, where the wind races across empty plains. It is a sad, hostile land, a wild frontier and a gateway to lands unknown. In ages past, Rashtil had a heart, the city-state of Regalia, ruled by the great house Loren. Indeed, over centuries, it came to be known as the gem in the realms, earning respect from all races under the sun. But the Crusades changed that. Attracting the ire of its neighbors, Regalia was lost to the flames of war. With its marble bones laid to rest, the city has slept ever since, until now. In a distant country, a father lies on his deathbed. For his entire life, he has kept a secret. Yet now, the truth is finally revealed. His only son, Kay, learns that Regalia belongs to his family, the noble house Loren. As the sole remaining heir, it is his destiny to face that heritage, to restore the ancestral kingdom. Aided by his two sisters and a trusty bodyguard, young Kay sets out on a journey to the Rashtil Expanse, to Regalia. The legend is about to be retold.
They are a family. I thought they were, you know, female party members that had a crush on him. But they are family, okay, interesting. I have to say, I was a little bit, I don't know why, but the cover somehow seemed a little bit, I don't know, not really to my liking. Because he was in the center, they were all around. Normally I don't care that much, but something, but okay, if they're family, why not? Tutorial, hello, my name is Gwendoline or Loren, and I guess I will have to be your guide here. Sure. Do me a favor and at least try to read these pop-ups, perhaps you will learn something. I'm doing that. Cutscenes overview, you can navigate through the dialogue by clicking the mouse button. You can skip cutscene instantly by pressing spacebar. If you do so, you will be given a brief summary of what happened afterwards. Cutscenes that require you to make a choice can't be skipped in this way. I hope you have to hold down spacebar for a second or two instead of just clicking it.
And so, on a promise made on the father's dying breath, our hero arrives to fulfill his destiny.
Yeah. Oh, I have to click. Here we are. Ooh. Didn't really look into the game.
For great justice!
Okay, the model, I like the style. Doesn't really go well with the character here, but okay, and the voice. But
wait, but that's not our hero.
I can deal with that. It's not bad. I had a different voice in mind. And character. There we are. This is us, I guess.
This is our hero.
I can't feel my legs.
We are whiny. Okay.
Steel yourself, young master. We're almost at the castle.
Right.
Voice acting. Like it. Don't need to read anything. Perfect.
This place is a mess. Not quite what I was expecting.
Ah, but surely you aim to restore this place to glory, young master.
A little bit glue here and there, couple stones, everything fine again.
You are, after all, its rightful ruler.
Well...
And there we have the sisters. Are they not ruling?
What a terrible, terrible dump. Glorious kingdom, my ass.
Gwendolyn with a fan. I have to say I appreciate fans in the hot summer this year. Really good.
Remind me, whose idea was it to come here again?
Actually, I'm pretty sure both of you insisted.
Come on, sis. Isn't this exciting? It's like we're heroes of a book, on an adventure, or something.
Huh. Seems like an alchemist type.
Well, I suppose we may as well try to salvage something from this terrible misunderstanding of a trip.
Salvage?
Onwards, minions! To the castle. Maybe there's something valuable left at least.
Why can't she be queen? She's perfect.
Minions?
She's the perfect incarnation of a queen. As the ancestral city turns out to be a little more than ruins, our heroes head for the main course, the family castle. Okay, free roaming, tutorial. In free roaming scenes like this one, you have direct control over Kai. Press left mouse button anywhere on the screen to walk. Press twice to run instead. Press on a character to approach them and start a conversation. You can exit by clicking the door icon. Pan the camera, hold the middle mouse button. I have marked all of the exits in the scene with a large gold arrow. Think you can handle it? Don't get lost. In Regalia, you can only save your game in fixed spots. Your tone is one of those. You can save your game progress from the settings menu. Click the wheel screen. Escape will enable you to access the appropriate option. There are other places where you can save your game, but we will explain those later. Okay, so... oh no, middle mouse button works. I like the arrow key. So here we are. Let's take a look. Okay, walking animation is pretty good. I like it. Let's talk to you. Elaine. Gwen might complain, but she was very keen on coming here too, right? It will be okay, trust me, good things are rarely seen. Okay, so I do have to check if we have to double talk to people or single talking is enough. We have some buttons, see, sketches, calendar, ooh. Okay. Menu tutorial, character sheet. Your character sheet displays detailed information about the chosen character. While certain attributes values may increase with experience levels, it is up to you to fill the gaps with proper customization. Pressing the mouse button on weapon and trinket slots allows you to swap the character's equipment. Although weapon types are strictly assigned to specific characters, trinkets are universal and can be equipped by anyone. Each character can be further modified by perks. These are shared between all your characters and can be unlocked through various in-game activities like personal bonds, diplomacy, and so on. Pressing on an empty perk slot will open a perk selection menu. Each perk has a fixed equipment cost, representing the amount of perk slots it will take. More perk slots are gained with experience levels. A level up increases the amount by 1. You can change your perks here, you can change weapon and trinkets here. This is your party level instead of individual level up. The party gains experience as a whole. So we have an empty slot and we don't have any perks. We have a short sword and a pistol. Okay. And we have the standard stuff: damage, health, accuracy, dodge, initiative, movement, resistances, fire, ice, thunder. Okay. No earth. What is this? Command grants 20% of maximum shields to a target. Oh, these are the skills. Okay. So we have an inventory, we have quest, we have personal bonds. Each character has days when you can pursue their personal bond story. This is indicated by an exclamation mark over their heads. By gaining relationship points and advancing in personal bond levels, you unlock unique benefits related to the character in question. The most common way of gaining RP is through spending time with characters. To do so, choose the spend time option from a character's conversation menu. Whenever you have enough points to advance to the next personal bond level, a unique storyline cutscene will trigger. During these cutscenes, you will be able to influence Kai's choices, possibly gaining extra RP in the process. Okay, so Kratos' body friend Myra unlocks some. Oh, there's the character Griffith. Okay. Town. The screen displays your list of all constructible buildings and your current resource pool. One thing, these resources are used both for constructing and crafting items, so be smart about spending them, okay? Constructing of new buildings can be ordered through selecting an appropriate option in your castle. After being constructed, each building can be upgraded to higher rank, which is often an important requirement to progress in this character's personal bond. This the building's current level. 0 means it has yet to be constructed. This icon to see building costs and upgrade costs. You have a town score. You know what? Let's just advance a little bit. Friendly fire is a thing. Your companions will not enjoy standing and damaging abilities. Okay. So we did talk to Elaine. Let's go to the castle Loren. Hold Alt during battle to bring up every combatant's health, shield, and status.
Not much of an improvement.
Ugh, don't remind me. Loot and scoot, boys.
There's a big chest. We should loot that one.
Well, at least she has her priorities straight.
Look, young master. Such exquisite pieces of armor.
What? Where? On the wall? Is that a bent sword? There's a big chest.
Aha! No, wait. Rat poop.
I must say, the inhabitants must have had a remarkable grasp on...
What's this, big bro?
Just some tea I found in a pot nearby.
You're not drinking that, or are you?
Tastes like dust and ashes, but, you know, it's still tea, right?
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
You have to be really stupid to drink something that probably was here for tens of years or so.
You do realize that you just poured stuff from an urn.
Oh.
As in literal ashes.
Oh. Meaning of cannibal changes every time.
Oh, shit.
What is the meaning of this intrusion? Who dares?
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
You, the one with the dire need of a haircut! What have you done to my remains?
Well, apparently, I have drank them?
This is an outrage! My rest interrupted, my remains defiled! Prepare for severe punishment!
He's probably unable to do anything.
Just kidding. How you doing?
Wow.
What?
Don't go what on me, son. You're the one who drank my ashes, so you know. Some manners, eh? Maybe an introduction? That a thing? Do you often wander into other fellas' households, slurping their debtors?
This is Kay of House Loren, heir apparent to this revered establishment. Ghost or no, respect is in order.
So we stick with K, I guess?
But
Oh, so you're a Loren, Sonny? Funny story. That would make me your grandfather. Desideratus of House Loren, at your service. Though I imagine being dead limits my options.
Would you not be the grandfather of the other two?
Is this real life?
Are they really sisters? Maybe stepsisters.
So, heir apparent, is it? Good for you. I thought you'd be taller, and bulkier, and, you know, smarter. That ashes stuff? Big no-no. Rocky start, my boy.
look,
Anyway, since I'm already here, might as well help you get right on track, hmm? Fetch me the customer.
Oh, joy.
I don't think there's one left around.
Bullshit, son. We Lorens are proud folk. And this... Just what the hell happened here? This place is a dump!
At least he agrees, of all people.
Seriously, what have you people done to the castle? Is it that bad? What about the village? This ain't right. This ain't right at all. But you're the heir. You'll be putting all of this back together?
Well,
Indeed, noble spirit. As we live and breathe, we shall see to it that young master will bring,
look, I'm sorry about the ashes. And I appreciate the offer, I really do. But we came here looking for a family estate, not ghosts and ruins. Nobody expected this. This is crazy.
But you're the heir.
Sorry, this just won't work out.
But that must... Wait, where are you going?
Kay?
Kay.
Wait, you lot! I ain't done with you! Kids these days.
A particular dumb decision summons the ghost of Kay's grandfather, who then urges Kay to rebuild the kingdom. Overwhelmed by the sudden responsibility, Kay refuses, leaving the castle to elect his thoughts.
Oh, hey guys.
What was that all about?
I needed to collect my thoughts.
Sure looked like a temper tantrum to me.
It's just too much, you know? One day we're heirs to an ancient city. Then it turns out that there's nothing left standing and that the whole errand was pointless. And last but not least, there's a crazy ghost who wants us, me, to rebuild this place as if I'm some sort of king.
You do know you kind of stepped into that one yourself.
so what is your plan, young master?
We're leaving this place.
But
We're not heroes. We may be of House Loren, but so what? This place is ancient history, nothing more.
Did someone say House Loren?
Ooh, bad guy. Husky voice? Yep, definitely bad guy.
Well met. With whom do I have the pleasure?
How rude. To demand the name of another before introducing oneself.
Very well. The lady has a point.
I am the bad guy.
Walter Crucy. I represent the Furtive Union.
The Furtive Union?
I take it you are not familiar with our organization, then? Speaking concisely, we are men of business. Sometimes we invest, sometimes we lend. But mostly, we reclaim goods deemed impossible to vindicate.
So... we borrowed money, I guess?
So you're debt collectors.
Correct, more or less. But that still leaves us in the dark over your identity. Or your rather puzzling presence in this god's-forsaken place. You were not supposed to be here.
Well,
I do not like your tone. This is Kay, heir to House Loren, inheritor of Regalia, the rightful master of this city. If anyone remains the intruder, it is your entourage, Mr. Crucy.
He's the upright guy. So the heroic knight.
Is that true? You are the heir, young man?
And we probably have a big debt. The family has, at least.
By the gods, Griffith.
You would doubt our word?
Interesting. That is an excellent turn of events. We shall kill two birds with one stone.
Oh?
Regretfully, I have to inform you that your holdings and possessions back home have been confiscated.
What?
What?
How the hell?
If you truly are Kay of House Loren, then by virtue of law, you have also inherited the obligations placed upon this land. Monetary obligations.
Obligations?
In short, your ancestors have left you a rather staggering debt, my lord.
Show me. What? How is that even possible? The zeros need a separate sticker to fit on paper.
I am afraid that for all their prestige and renown, your grandsires appear to have been rather indulgent people, my lord. Shall we proceed with the execution?
But I don't have that kind of money.
That is unfortunate. Also ironic, given their wealth of history here.
I can't believe it. All of this, the whole city, lost because of a debt?
Why, no. It got destroyed during the Crusades. The debt, you see, is an older development.
The Crusades?
But enough angsting over history. Business first. Let me introduce you to my assistants. Mr. Knight, what are you doing?
You will not harm them.
Please, we are civilized people. Punching, albeit enjoyable, would give us little benefit, at least for now. The truth remains, however, that you indeed seem unable to procure funds. Thus, I propose a deal.
A deal?
You are a king right now, young man, of sorts. Your title still has hold in Rashtil. People respect it, and respect is money. I propose you seize what chance you have. Rebuild this city of yours. Revitalize it.
Is this a trick?
Why would it be? Consider it an investment of trust on our part.
And if I refuse?
You seem to have misunderstood my position, my lord. It is not an if, not a but, not a maybe. Do it, or payment shall be extracted through different means. Considerably less pleasurable, if I may add.
Big bro.
I am a reasonable man. We shall split the debts into parts, each to be paid in regular intervals. Would that be acceptable?
You're asking us to do the impossible.
No, we are asking you to do the improbable. But this is a chance now, one surely worth taking. I urge you to act as soon as possible. Time is money, and you cannot afford to waste it, my lord. And this is our cue to leave. The accord has been reached, nothing else remains to be said. Soon, I will contact you through mail. I bid you farewell.
But this is insane!
The deadline is approaching. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Are you all right, big bro?
Give me a minute. Okay. Thoughts?
Isn't it obvious? It's not like we have any other options.
Yeah.
Did they really sell Dad's estate? That's evil.
Does it change anything? Wasn't Master K planning to make his ancestors proud anyway?
Well, technically... you know what? Never mind.
No, go on. How do you feel about this?
I'll be honest with you guys. I don't like this one bit. Aside from the debt thing, whoever or whatever should be doing spring cleaning here, it's not me. Not us. But then comes the debt thing. And we don't really have any choice anymore. I hate it. But we must. Damn it. This is so depressing.
Annoying, more like. What's the big deal? Can't hurt to try. And you have that alleged grandfather to help us, right?
Oh, that's true. I have completely forgotten about him.
I do not expect him to be happy about the debt.
No, he won't be. But that's not going to be the worst part of the conversation. Well. To the castle, then. Off we go to beg and moan. Yay.
So yeah, we have to pay the money back. It does remind me a little bit of Capitalism Ho. What was the name of the game? Where you had a store and you had to pay back a debt similar like this. So this will be interesting. I did in the cutscene, it seemed like the bad guy had a little bit lower voice than the other one, so I probably have to turn down music and sounds a little bit. So let's see, this is everything that happened a second ago.
And that's how it went.
Nasty buggers, them FUs. So it looks like you'll be needing my help after all, eh? Funny how it works.
Yes, the irony is not lost on us.
Just tell me what to do.
Let me see. A king ain't a king with no people to lord over, yeah? So that's the first thing. Get someone to move here. Any pair of hands would be a resource right now. Also, perhaps it'd be worth looking into that whole debt business, you know?
What do you mean?
That loan shark ain't exactly what I'd call the most trustworthy person around. What you got was scraps, and we need facts. Writs, documents, the whole story, my boy. Call me a sentimental dead sod, but I can't imagine my kiddos ruining the kingdom over money.
Crucy mentioned wars. Crusades.
There you go. Something worth looking into, and Sonny, you're not alone. Those sisters of yours, that stern-looking chap, you're all House Loren. Do not try to think everything through by yourself. You have 4 heads. Use them.
And there's you.
Oh, right. About that. I'm hopping in.
Huh?
Don't harm me, boy. Like it or not, technically, I'm inside you now.
Ew.
And this means our fates are tied for now. And believe me, you'll need me. Oh, yes. In other words, you'll be lugging me around wherever you go.
Oh, gods.
Oh, just kidding. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. My spirit is bound to these walls. Likely for good. Bloody shame that. I would love to see how the world's changed over all these centuries.
What was it like back then, Grandpa?
Probably nicer if you don't count the gnomes. I'll tell you some other time.
Cool.
The gnomes. But the gnomes are still around.
They are? I knew it! Them business-savvy midgets! They'd outplay you faster than a gambler with a stacked deck! That's great!
Irritating and bipolar, I see.
Gwen?
Now, I may be a racist old codger who has mixed feelings about them gnomes, but they know their stuff, and you do need their stuff.
Which is?
Surely you've heard. Pretty much everything they touch turns to gold. And you need gold, no? You're gonna need trade routes, and they're born tradesmen, sonny. If anyone can help you make the coin flow again, it's them. As much as it cramps my spectral butt to say so.
I see. Right. Time to get to work.
Oh, one more thing. Before you do anything, sonny, have you, taken a good look around?
No, there's still a chest there.
Castle's a mess. Unless you want to be king for dust mites, I'd suggest the 4 of you grab a mop and declutter it.
No way in hell I'm going to clean.
I'm allergic to dust.
Gee, thanks, guys.
So much for we are all House Loren. Oh, we are back into the game. Well, you know, simply seeing spiderwebs, rubble, and dust mites. Okay, our first fight. After the whole story bits. Normal. You need some story at the beginning. By the gods, this one's huge and ugly. Perhaps it is the brood mother of those things. I wonder if it's alive.
For the love of...
I'm really talking about this right now, just hit it. So our first fight, ambush, our heroes are attacked by the skittering denizen of the castle. Hallway beneath the castle, main objective, defeat all enemies. Okay, this is your list of available characters, press, spam, so like a tactics game. So we can put you down here, and you over here. Finish. Try Havoc and let's slip the dogs
Here we
of
go.
war. During their activation, each combatant can move, both move and perform one action in any order. Combatants can move multiple times during an activation as long as they have movement points remaining. However, combatants can perform only one action per activation. This can mean either using a skill or an item. When you are done, end case activation by pressing spacebar. Ignore all of the base invisits for now, focus on moving your characters forward, perhaps using a skill or two to get the feel for them. Top of all the skills, having a skill icon will display extensive information about the highlighted skills, damage range, cooldown, and possible ongoing effects. So don't care about. So I want to know if I move one spot, can I undo move? Okay, I can undo move. Perfect. So what I would like to know before we do this. So they can only walk that far. So we are safe here. Command grants maximum shields to a target if used on an ally, applies mark for 2 turns if used on an enemy. You point, I punch. Marked, any skill performed to this targets have 100% hit shot. 70% base damage of as physical to a target applies weaken. They say the word will end with a whimper, K disagree. Weaken, 25% reduced base damage. Ran, physical, and slow movement and initiative reduced by half. Sword makes the perfect punchline to an argument, provided it is used sparingly. Inspires spawns an inspiring banner on the battlefield for 2 turns. The banner has a 30% chance to apply empower to an ally when they activate. The chance is increased to 100% if the ally activates while adjacent to the banner. For reasons unknown, people seem to find huge banners reassuring. Don't ask us, at least they are pretty. Weapon damage increased. Put yourself together, 60% shield, lowers all their cooldowns by 1. Oh, this they do have some tags. Signature always hits. Then support spawning, support ultimate, ignore loss, authority. So if I use the banner here,
Watch this!
then we will have better tight, we will have blitz. Spend 1 authority point to gain a bonus action, enabling the use of an additional skill during the same turn. What is my authority? Up here? Inspire. No. What is my authority? There. Authority is used to give you the edge in combat. Authority has 2 uses. It can be used at the cost of 1 point to gain the blitz effect on the currently active combatant. This lets the combatant use another skill in the same turn. It can be used as the ultimate skill resource at the cost of 2 points to let the currently active combatant use the ultimate skill. You can hold up to 5 authority points at any turn. So we are ending the turn. We did not get the option to fade. another way. So we probably have to face with another command, I would guess. I'm guessing that you lose, you get more damage done if you are attacked from the side or even behind. We have moved, we have used an item, wait, activation by 1 space on the turn order. Pinpoint strike signature deals 80% and thunder. Standard or resistance reduced and a lot of damage. Bolstering challenge always hits, applies taunt for 2 turns and blind for 2 turns. The mother wall is a hamster. Blind decreases chance to hit and taunt force the attack to the inflictor. 80% base damage as ice. User generates 10% shield for each target hit, offensive versus defense, why not both? Dynamic entry, we can run with that. Move to the target if it is an enemy, deal 70% damage as physical, plus 10 for each time moved. If it is an ally, applies fleet for 2 turns and remove all negative ongoing effects. When a life closes a door, breach the wall. Fleet movement speed initiate increased by half of the base value. Finishing touch ultimate always hits authority. Is 190% as pure. Is additional 100% as physical. If the target is below 40%, applies weaken. The master stroke, the finale, the finisher. So we probably can only move. Granting 5% maximum shield. So we have health and we get some shield. We are empowered. Grants 3 movement points whenever Griffith defeats an enemy. Now, I can't change the way in which direction I look. Dust cannon. 144 damage. Show them what you're made of. Okay. Below you can see your current combatant's current health and shield. In Regalia, health cannot be replenished during combat in any way. Instead, combatants can gain temporary shields, which allow them to absorb incoming damage. Since shields are depleted before health, it is important to generate them preemptively using skills and items. Beware though, there are numerous ways to bypass shields and they are available mostly to the enemies. Hey, life isn't fair. Yep, it is not. So we could get shields. We could attack and weaken enemies. Oh, how much damage? You can see the damage over here, 80% chance to hit. Not really killing them. Now if we move and we would use... don't have the chance to kill them, but you probably can't be attacked by them. Battletide generates 1 stack of Battletide whenever K uses a skill. At 3 stacks, all attacks stacks are consumed, granting either empowered, evasion, aegis, or fleet, chosen randomly to a random ally for 2 turns. Let's just go in, bam, with damage, slowed. Oh right, we can move after we attack. We could use Blitz now. So he can't attack. He can. He does 180 damage. This is not an easy game.
At your side.
Okay. We're moving over here. We're going to do some serious damage. Dynamic entry. Finishing touch. Crescent strike. Let's try this. This is generating shields. But this weakens the enemy. No! Bam. Okay, he's moving a bit. Dust cannon. Ooh, dust cannon gives shields. Ongoing effects. As you might have already noticed, your skills involve more than just headbutting stuff. Skills may apply positive or negative ongoing effects to the targets. These are displayed bottom skill of the skills tooltip. Passive abilities are special types of ongoing effects unique to each combatant. These are infinite in duration and typically they reflect the combatant's playstyle. All ongoing effects currently affecting the combatant are shown here. So, what I would like to know, can we see skills? Yes. Dust Cannon deals 70 as physical, applies weaken, and grants shields to Retic. Whenever Retic is defeated, loses 200 health points, so we don't need to kill him, just the Retic. Half damage received from any sources lingering on the battlefield prevents the owner from being affected by any position changing ability. If we kill all three, he only has 180 life left. What are your skills? Sneeze, which can weaken enemies, okay. So I probably want to kill you. Bang.
Take this!
There we go, 200 life lost. Then we want to use... Can you just attack him? Can't just attack, okay. Let's command north side of... okay. Let's go back. Okay. Let's go. Okay, sneeze on him. Dodge. Good.
The time is now.
I want to use dynamic entry. There we go. Bam. 200 damage. So we only need to kill all these guys. Can walk down here.
Do not
activate and do pinpoint strike.
Well fought.
Only one left to kill. And we have another authority point.
Push them back!
Using that. Let's use this one. Not killing him. Oh, miss. That was not good. So I guess you get a point of authority every time you kill an enemy. And a return.
Here we go!
Okay. So go over here. We are going to not potion. Grand strike you.
Watch this!
Bam. Slowed. Now it doesn't make any sense for you to use the authority point. Because sadly you don't have any skills you can use.
Let us strike.
But you can just try to pinpoint strike. And we killed everyone.
On to the next one.
You are victorious. 25. Now, are there level of being victorious? Like Gold Star, Bronze Star, Silver Star? There's no cow level. This joke is old. And mainly makes sense for hack and slay.
What is this place?
Look at that armor.
An armory?
So armor's alive.
Well. I think you should look at this, sire. Sire? Sire.
What? Okay. What did you find? Wait, a sketch of House Loren's family tree? That's exactly what we need! Oh, but it's incomplete. Damaged.
It's a start, no?
What do you mean?
Look at it as one looks at a foundation. With this, you get a tangible base to build upon. Questions to answer, people to look for, names to check. A direction, so to speak, which is exactly what we need right now. I am sure that eventually we will be able to fill the blanks ourselves.
You're right. Let's show this to the girls, Griffith.
Agreed. And as unenthusiastic as they were, let us hope they have cleaned up the main hall.
I'm sure Grandfather would nag them to death otherwise.
Okay, I can go to the options menu. So, I have the feeling there's going to happen something here. Before we go further, I have to stop this episode. This has gone way too long. We are getting through the starting bit of the story, and we had our first combat, which is intriguing. I like base turn combat. So next time we will see the end of the beginning of the story, and then we get to managing the castle, doing probably adventures. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.